Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and this is Pickle Pack Intergalactic Discovery, episode 14. So, I didn't realise something with the head crumbs mod, and that is that you can make statues out of them. So I've made Aurelian one over there. I just used the head, and it's two blocks of clay, which I won't be able to get my hand on clay at the moment. Not enough anyway. There's one. Anyway, I don't really need to show you guys. So you just place down 2 blocks of clay vertically like that, and then you use the head of the head crumbs mob drop, I guess you call it, and right click it on the top block, and it'll turn into a statue of whoever's head that was. I mean, you can see the tooltip still says Aurelian's head. Well, I thought that was pretty cool. I might set up a little area later where I can have the people that I've killed prevented from killing me somewhere around, and either that or I'll just place them around the base just randomly, something different. So in between episodes I've made a couple of things, some of which are here. Made a couple more solars. Let's see, I've been working on the applied energistic stuff. So you can see the crystal growth chamber here, which is that little doobie there. I also made the energy acceptor because the advanced inscriber wouldn't accept power. Fall down that a lot, I think. So you can see there the cable's not connected. I don't know if I can just right click it and connect it. Oops, now I've disconnected everything. I can't get under there. So it doesn't want to connect. I don't know if that's just sided or not, but I made the energy acceptor so it will turn the RF power into the applicable AE power. So crystal growth chambers there. Let's have a quick drink of juice, and the recipe for the crystal growth chamber is, or the automated AE2 stuff one, is 6 of the crystal growth accelerators, bit of glass cable, chest and a hopper, and these are fairly easy. They're just a couple of iron, a couple of fluix blocks, which are either 8 of the pure or 4 of the not so much impure, but the ones that you can craft, and a couple of quartz glass. So fairly simple. So I've made them up, made the unit up, and it just allows you to, let's have a look here. We'll hand in the quest and doesn't really matter either way. Not that I can claim it. Let's see, let's put these away for the moment so we can claim it. So what we can do is we can take these little seeds, which you can craft. Seeds are craftable like so. You get the Certus quartz dust, for example, and some sand, and it'll give you 2 seeds. And then you just take the seeds and throw them in here, and this will grow them a lot quicker than what throwing them in a puddle of water would. So you can see here, this is actually 24 getting done at once, and this is probably going to take maybe 40 seconds tops to do both these 24 seeds here. You see that's fairly quick, whereas you can wait up to 5 odd minutes if you throw them into just a pool of water like you're meant to in applied energistics. Much nicer, quicker way of doing it, and in my opinion makes things so much easier. So that was that quest. The next one was to make processors, but let's I've got this bag and I've got another bag inside. Just quickly.
Wow.
Yeah, that's alright. Quickly hand them in. The other one's in here.
Wow.
A couple of buckets of lava. I don't know how it's stacked, but 2. Yeah, see, I lost a bucket there because it had stacked, I think. Anyway. Right. Can always do with buckets. Alright, the other quests were to make the AE processors. We've got 8 logic, 8 calculation, and 8 engineering. I'm going to take the bag in each case. Let's make some room. Must have known I was going to get one of them. I still had the bit of cable on me. So we've got the processors in here. Let's hand the other ones in. Claim, and they were all made for the music to stop. They were all made in this advanced inscriber. Best thing about the advanced one is you can throw a stack of an item in. Let's do this. So I can put 32 in instead of one at a time, in the case of the basic inscriber. So I've made up the 8 of each. We've got a couple of extra ones there. And the next quest in that line is to make an ME drive. Slowly, we're getting towards being able to have an AE system, which will definitely help out with all my junk issues. So let's see, I did have some cables. Oh, I've got them on them. Got them in my inventory. I was making the other couple of solar panels up, so let's have a look here. We'll make the drive. Just make one for now. That should complete that quest. It's going to give us a couple of ME storage components or a reward bag. I'm going to take the components. Wow. And if you remember, we had a previous quest reward that gave us a 4K cell, which is awesome. So what we might do, I'm probably going to leave that cell, the energy acceptor where it is. Well, maybe not. I might, I don't really want to have the AE system outside. I'd like to have it inside. I've kind of set myself up here badly, so I'll probably move these items. Maybe run the power cable under the floor and pop it up probably here somewhere where these chests are. I don't think I can put the... Oh, you can put the drive that way. That's nifty. Because that could be cool to have it in the floor like that. So, do I have dollies in this pack? Alright, I do. So I'm going to move these chests out of the way and we'll set it up over here. We'll get some more cable. And I'll, you know, maybe, as an example, have... Let's see if I can do this. I'll put a piece of cable under it. There. I'm going to put this on top, and we'll put the drives in like that. So I'm going to take this 4K drive and pop him in there. It's got no power at the moment, obviously, but once we get to that point, yeah, that should make a nice clean area. Next, so that's unlocked a couple of things. Obviously, I've made items in between. I mean, this cable one should probably be before the driver's quest, because this you require these cables to make. So that's a little bit funny in that I think Blake Bro probably should have dropped that one in there and made that link into this one or something, but you know, that's nothing major. So the cables one we made 24, we just happened to make that probably that many. And we're going to get a chance cube and one of these lots of cables. Orange is cool. Again, really, I need that AE system. It's night time, so let's sleep before someone comes and attacks me, and then we'll continue on here by dumping something out of my inventory. The other thing obviously I made was the energy acceptor. Just take some gold ones of them. Okay, so I guess next step is to get into these cables. So what I might do is I'll cut here. I'll try and do a couple more of these items up, and we'll come back and we'll set up the AE system nice and basic. Back in a tick. Righto, I made a few things. Haven't actually made the smart cables yet, but I went and I took the reward that I got from the previous one, which was the coloured glass cables, and when you combine them with a bucket of water, it actually so-called washes the colour off, gets you the clear ones again. So I figured I would need a few going into this process, because each time you make these cables, I'm going to require to use them, obviously. And yeah, when you go to the dense ones, it's even worse. You need to make covered ones and then the smart ones and so forth. Covered cables is just cable and a piece of wool. But and then the smart one, as you saw, was covered cable, redstone, and glowstone. And that gives you can see here, gives you there's the recipe there for the cleaning them. This gives you the smart cables, so I've made the 8 smart cables. Doesn't matter which color we pick. And then going into the dense cables, you can see here it wants 8 of them. So you need either, well, I do need 8 of the covered ones. So to make 8 of these, I need 64 cables, which is going to be fun. I've got a few smart ones here, so I went and did some culling of the sheep, so to speak. Let's see here. Here I am going to need some more, but just as a as an example, we can make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll get us the 5 of the dense cables. I don't think I can use this to make dense. Just cleaning it. Yeah, so you can't actually use the smart cables to make dense ones. So I will need to make a couple more of these covered cables, which means I'll need some more of these, which means I need more of these. So I'm going to go and craft up some stuff, as I said I was going to before. I just got a little bit sidetracked with washing off cables and trying to see if I had enough to get to where I needed to. And it looks like the answer to that is no. So you can see here, look, I can wash off these smart cables. I don't need them to be coloured. I don't have any plans for subnets or anything yet. But yeah, as I said before, I will hopefully those sheep have regrown. I'll go and cull a few more, grind up some quartz, and make some more cables. Back in a tick. Okay, that took shorter time than I thought it would. I didn't need too many more at all. I actually had enough on my person to finish up what I was doing. So I've made the 8 Fluix dense cables, so basically the plain ones. I will take the red bag, or the red cables, as a reward. Next step would be to be able to access the terminal. So to do that, we need to make an ME terminal here. You can see that requires an illuminated panel, a logic processor, and then a formation and an annihilation core. Now these are very similar. Only difference is one uses one uses Certus at the front here, and the other uses Nether at the front here. So first things first, the crystal growth chamber also allows you to make your flux crystals, like so, which is pretty cool. So that was nice and quick. So what we're going to need to make these things is we're going to need 2 of them. And then I need to drop that in there. I need 2 of them. Actually, 1 of them. 1 of them. And we can make the formation core. No, it's not that. It's core. Really? That's right, logic processor. That'll give us 2 formation cores, and then we just need a nether quartz. New is in one of these. Oh, there it is. One of these chests somewhere. And that'll give us the annihilation core. So they're the 2 cores we're going to need. Let's just put them in there so I can have a little bit of space. The other thing we're going to need is we're going to need the panel, the illuminated panel. 2 glowstone, a redstone, iron, and some quartz glass, which is why I had this on me. I don't think I need to make barrels at the moment. So we need quartz glass. Like so. Oh, can use clear glass, can it? Awesome. That's going to come in handy. So quartz glass, like so, glowstone, couple of redstone, and then I just need a bit of iron. It's electrical steel. Did that wrong, I think, didn't I? Yep. Whoops. So that'll give us the illuminated panels. I'll take that and I'm going to put that in there for the moment. And then we just need one of them, and it gets us the ME terminal. Achievement get. So close to ME. I'm going to sleep. And then we will make... I don't generally use a standard ME terminal. I normally go straight for a crafting one. So let's see what we need for the crafting terminal. Calculation processor, crafting table, and the ME terminal. Well, that's fairly easy. Take 4 of them. Make a crafting table. And we will have some calculation processors in the chest outside. Put that away for the moment. Sneak around the corner here. Pick them up. Sneaky, sneaky, walking on the log. Yep, so we'll use the terminal we have. Terminal, crafting table, calculation processor. 1 ME crafting terminal. And fireworks! Yay! So that gives us... yeah, whatever. I'm taking the 4K storage cell. I'm going to get 100 crafting tables as a reward. Gee, thanks. Let's see. I want to put this... I will cover this with covers later. I want to put this up the wall pretty much. So let's go like so, and then put the terminal there. Excellent. If we open this, alrighty, we now have access to AE. Yay! I can now dump all these chests away, get them all into here. I mean, okay, we've got 1 4K storage cell at the moment, but we're about to get a second one. And while we're here, let's look at, you know what? Let's dump some items into here. Oh. Because I don't need to carry all this stuff on me at the moment. So let's, clean inventory, look at that. I want to look at the covers for this, which are facades, maybe? Remember how to make the little doobies to make them. Cable anchors. That's one. Oh, okay, so we need a couple of bits of Certus crystal and iron, a couple of sticks. Don't have any Certus in there. Once we get everything into there, will be excellent. A couple of sticks, some iron in there already. 2 iron, couple of Certus. Sorry, 2 sticks, couple of Certus and iron. I'll just use. I'm gonna need probably 2 of them. And then I want to make jungle wood ones, which I think is done like so. 1, 2. I will need a couple more. 3, 4. I'll need 2 more for the back. So there you go. All nice and tidy. Stuck in on the panel there, and so my next job, obviously, in between takes here, is to transfer some items and get rid of all this junk, rid of all the chests, empty all the ones outside, and to do that, I'm going to need a little bit more space. So the reward on this one is the other storage cell, so that will come in very handy. And I got a few more of the these ME components, so I can probably make another 4K with those 3 1Ks, which will come in even more handy. But this is going to want me to make them. So that's just a couple of quartz glass, redstone and iron. So I think I only had 1 quartz glass left, didn't I? Yes, that's all right. We can grab a few more. I did have them. Oh, I probably already dumped it in. I put it in here already. Yes. That's me. Here we go. So we want some quartz glass. Go in there. And then we want to make 1K storage cell. Like so. Take the chance cube. Next one it wants is a 4K. So what I might be able to do is this. Yep. And we can craft the 4K one. Like so. And then because we've got the housing, I can make a 4K storage cell. Yes. Right. After that 16, I could probably pull these out and do it that way, but I'm not going to for this point in time. What we are going to do is go and see if we can die. Let's drop some stuff in here. Don't need to carry that. Don't need 100 crafting tables on my person. I can put this stuff away. We've got a ton of reward bags, ton of chance cubes, that sort of jazz. So we can go and have a bit of fun to wrap up the episode. I think we're pretty much looking at close. Yeah, getting close to the end of the episode. So let's go and find a spot. Well, I suppose the bags we can do here, because they're probably all just going to be junk anyway.
Wow!
Another reward bag. Yay!
Wow!
Cactus sand and sugarcane. These ones are meant to be good bags. Tier 1 chance pendant. Increases the chance of chance cubes by 10 when the block is broken. Only need this to be in the inventory. It's not a percentage increase. Okay. Does that mean as long as I've got this, so there's no baubles in this pack, so I can't put it anywhere. Okay.
Wow!
100 sand. Get 3 more basic bags. I don't know why I needed horse heads. I don't really want to put them in the AE system. That's a bit of a waste of space.
Wow!
Some wool.
Wow!
Another chance cube.
Wow!
Some seeds.
Wow!
Pure flux. Handy.
Wow!
Coal ore dimlet. Again, I might make a chest with items. Oh, I've already got one. That items which may only be 1 or 2 of. That way they're not taking up a full because you can put 63 items per 63 types per storage cell. So I don't want to have 9 horse heads taking up 9 types, and there's only going to be 1 in there. There's no point in doing that. So because of that, I will still keep a chest. Let's get rid of these things. Well, that's a negative 50 chance cube. Let's go over to our meteor and work our way through a couple of these chance cubes. Fingers crossed I don't get something very silly. Here goes. Let's go on a journey. Clock, torches, and a pickaxe. Okay. Oh, and a compass. Anyway, don't know what to do with them. Whether that's just a... Okay, whatever that was. I swear something just flew at me. Oh no, I got a tier 3 chance pendant. Okay. Pickaxe of some description. The Giga Breaker. Oh, that would have been great if we didn't have these stuff disabled. Efficiency 10, Fortune 3. Maybe I can pull those enchants off. And then that would be useful. Whoop. That's not a bad reward, actually. Lily pad of fertilities. I will take that. And I'll even take the water. How's that? Just to try and clean up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one can, I don't know, sit there for now. Awesome. Well, overall not too bad of a haul from them. I think those pendant things that I had definitely came in handy in that respect. I don't believe... Oh, look, it's a spider on the roof. Hey, buddy. See ya. I don't believe I would have gotten very good items at all. The chance cubes generally have been pretty trolly to me. You can see this one's like almost broken. So I've obviously got plus 60 on all of them. So even that negative 51 gave me something that was decent. So I do believe I've been using the luck. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it here. We will come back in the next episode. I will work through a couple more of these items in Applied Energistics. I will get all of my inventory within reason into the AE system. As I said before, some of these things like horse heads and broken armor and that sort of jazz can really just stay in one of these gold chests over to the side, not cluttering up the system. And then we might look into perhaps a little bit of automation in regards to ores and that sort of thing. Still got a few mechanism items to do. But this crafting system will definitely make things a bit easier to do than having to hunt through chests and find the elusive piece of redstone or whatever it is I'm looking for, which seems to be the norm with my travels so far in Minecraft. So thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments in the section below and hit that like button if you liked the episode. Come back for the next one. Check out a little bit more Minecraft. Thanks for watching. See you later.